How's it going, guys? It's Cube Noob here, and this is the introduction video that I have for the channel. I've tried recording it over the last 4 days. Things haven't went my way, especially the first time I did record everything one take. It went really well, and the entire take, the camera wouldn't focus on anything, and I didn't know that because similar to the video that you'll see uploaded with this, with the 3x3 tutorial I did, the big problem with it is it did not focus the entire time. So when I had one puzzle and my hands in the video, it would focus, but when I had all the puzzles I want to do for the channel, it just wouldn't focus. So the puzzles that we will be doing are the 2x2x4. This is definitely one of them that I want to end up doing. I don't know which of these puzzles will be done next. This will be pretty much based off of what other people want me to do, and if there is no consensus, that I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do next, whatever I feel like doing. So we have the 2x2x4, which is one of the cube puzzles I want to tackle. We have the Pyraminx, which is an easier puzzle, but this definitely is it's kind of fun. I mean, you don't really have to be like super quick at puzzle solving to like feel good about solving this. Like, there's, you know, just enough with this puzzle that even though it's not a long solve, it's not very complex, you can still feel pretty good about solving the puzzle. The next puzzle we have is the X Cube. This, hands down, I own about 75 or 80 puzzles. This has to be one of my favorites. And I know it's not solved right now for this video because I didn't feel like breaking out the tutorial I made for myself when I first learned how to solve this puzzle, so I will have to relearn it before posting it. But this was definitely one of my favorite solves when I got into the puzzle game. I was probably around 15 when I got into puzzles, and I'm just approaching 20 now. So about 5 years, and I've had this puzzle for maybe four years. So this is definitely a good puzzle. Maybe 3.5 or 4 years. And despite the name Cube Noob, we do have some Hanayama puzzles because I picked the name about 2 years ago for this channel, and about a year and a half ago, maybe right after that, I really got into Hanayama puzzles. So I now own about 20 Hanayama puzzles, and these are just interesting because you can solve these a few times and it might be different. So this one's definitely my first favorite, and I probably shouldn't have started with my first, but this is definitely the best puzzle I own when it comes to the metal puzzles. So this will be on there as well. I even with re-recording, I haven't even taken the time. I thought this puzzle might be called the Twist. Maybe it's one of the other ones. But this puzzle is also by Hanayama, and it's pretty easy. This is very intuitive, but I wouldn't mind doing a couple smaller videos, maybe not the 40-minute ones. So this is definitely another one that I would be willing to do. Another one, it's a little harder to explain, but still a great puzzle, is the Case Nut. I love this puzzle. It took me, quite frankly, a little too long to solve this puzzle. I should definitely went with my instinct when I first saw it, but I thought no, and I just kept coming back to it, and when I finally tried what I thought, it did end up being solved. So this one's also a good one. But even though Hanayama has this in their puzzle brand, this is something that you can pretty much find like anywhere. This isn't like a Hanayama classic. Like, this is like, you can find this puzzle anywhere. I mean, it's just a horseshoe puzzle. That's what I call it. I got someone got it for me when they went to Tennessee. So this is definitely a fun puzzle as well. So out of the 7 or so puzzles that I showed today, why don't you comment down below at this point and say which one you'd like to see me solve next, because even if you don't own it, maybe you want to see how it's solved, maybe you want to see how it's solved before you get it to see how difficult the puzzle is. Either way, these puzzles, all of them, great. So I did want to go ahead and apologize. I do have fish. I think I say that in the 3x3 video, but to reiterate here, I do have a 20-gallon about 3 feet away. Actually, now thinking back to it, I think the quote was, "They're thriving," because the filters are on. So That's how they get all that waste out of there. So I do apologize if that picks up through the camera. I couldn't tell too much, but then again, when I did the editing, it was pretty much 3 or 4 feet away from the fish tank. So I could have blended in pretty easily. Just a quick edit. I know that that kind of cut off a little bit briefly. I didn't really like how the ending was, but I did want to show a little bit of my fish off. It's not going to be a main thing for this channel. I'm not going to be showing my fish a lot on this channel. I've actually decided that I will post on a different channel. I think that I have something, or I can make something else so I can put stuff like that on the other thing. But for now, just enjoy. Here's a clip of my fish. I just got done feeding them a little bit. As you can see, they're all kind of riled up, and some of them are a little bit fatter, kind of like that one right there. But if you didn't see any puzzles that you do want to see in future content, go ahead and comment below. I'll make sure that I look at each comment, see if I have it in my collection, and if not, I can obtain it through monetary means. Have a good one, you guys.